You need to take him out. Take him out and get him dressed.
Here we go.
Okay,
All right. Welcome, everybody. This is Deanna Nichols, doTERRA Blue Diamond. I'm here with my friend, Dr. Chena Anderson from Ruckersville, Virginia. And she's going to be joining us here in a minute to talk a little bit more about why, even though essential oils are not magic beans, why they are essential for your home. And we're going to be talking about this really awesome kit, the Home Essentials Kit, which includes our top 10 most commonly used essential oils that every home needs. And it also includes a diffuser. Boom, there it is right there. Before Chena jumps in and does that, I have a couple announcements to make. First of all, I am going to tell you before the end of the 30-minute live video how you can get your hands on a brand new 2019 bottle of Red Mandarin and Serenity. Now, if you're watching closely, you'll notice that this is not actually Red Mandarin, it's Green Mandarin. But my Red Mandarin was all the way upstairs. And so I decided that I didn't want to walk up there. I've been on an airplane all day. So I decided that I was just going to tell you that it's the same plant. The Green Mandarin, which we actually sell as a single oil, is from the unripened fruit. And then the Red Mandarin is from the ripened fruit. So they have a little bit different uses, a little different smell. You can only buy the Red Mandarin. So you have to listen to the end of the video to find out how to get the free Red Mandarin, okay? The other thing that's going to happen is at about 5 minutes before we close, we had a really big week last week in doTERRA. It was BOGO week. That's, for those of you that don't know, that's buy one, get one. And it's like a massive promotion. And on my team, we have a special Facebook group called Oil Shares, BOGOs, and Promos. By the way, if you weren't in it for last week, you can still join because every month we put stuff in there for people who are not yet members so they can find out about promotions and stuff that are going on. Secret promotions sometimes, and sometimes doTERRA promotions. So you should totally join the group. It's public. If you are not a doTERRA member or you're on my team, you can join, okay? It's called BOGOs and Promos. Anywho, last week we gave away some massive prizes in there, and we're going to announce on the live video tonight who the winners are. So that's going to be fun. Okay. And it's always fun when I try to pronounce people's names on live videos that I don't know. It's just really entertaining. So we'll do that. But also, if you're watching live tonight on the live Facebook event or on Zoom, then I want to give you an opportunity to win some stuff. I love to give stuff away. Much to my husband's chagrin, I love to give things away. We're going to give away a roller bottle remedy. If you don't know what that is, it's a remedy and it's in a roller bottle. It's just like it sounds. It's really complex. And we're going to give away a mystery roller bottle to somebody who is a guest. What is a guest, you may ask yourself? It is someone who does not have a doTERRA membership and has not ever won anything on Magic Beans before. I want to give you a shot to try something out. And so if you will comment and say, I am a guest and I was invited by blah, 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 and don't say blah, 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 tell us the name of the person. If it's not a real person, well, I don't mean if it's not a real person. Of course it was a real person. I meant to say, if no one specific invited you and you just stumbled upon our video, then please say I'm a guest of the page. P.S. We will reach out to you if you're my personal guest, and I would like to offer you a free 30-minute essential oil consultation. And if you give me 30 minutes of your time, I will give you a free bottle of wild orange, okay? So make sure that you comment, and so I'll reach out to you via Facebook. If you're someone else's guest, they're gonna reach out to you and take care of you just the same. So don't think that you're gonna get something extra special from me, although I am quite special. So that is true. The second group of people who can win something on this live video are those that we like to call newbies. Different from a guest. There's a guest, there's newbie. A newbie is somebody who does have a doTERRA membership. They got it since January 24th, so in the last 30 days, and they joined on this team, which is, of course, the best team in doTERRA. In my personal and totally unbiased opinion, it's Oil Shares. So if you join the Oil Shares family since January the 24th, we'd like to give you a chance to win a free personalized essential oil regimen for you or someone in your immediate family. It's valued at $35. It's pretty cool, and it'll help you get started in the right direction towards reaching your goals with your essential oils, okay? So all that being said, we're going to introduce Chena. It looks like we have a special guest also that I'm totally surprised to see. I've never actually seen her. I was going to say in person. I guess this isn't really in person exactly, but I've seen her in pictures. This is the world famous Anderson grandchild, the very first one. So, Chena, since you're holding this lovely bundle, oh, look who else is here. Lots of guests. Why don't you introduce her and tell us what you want us to know about the Home Essentials Kit?
Okay. So one of the most important things to me is that I pass on a legacy of healing. So tonight I've got some co-hosts, and one of which is Charlize Praise, and this is my first grandbaby, and she's here to learn about oils tonight too. And one of the biggest things I tell all of you moms and grandmoms is it's never too young to start using your oils with them. Charlize was using Digestin and Zendocrine when she was 3 days old. She got a little congested with her bowels, and we put a little bit of Digestin on her tummy, and we put a little Zendocrine on, and within a couple hours we had a nice clear tummy and a happy baby. So it's never too early to start using them. So let's see, Thorin, what is your favorite oil to take a bath in? Say it loud. Frankincense is his favorite oil to take a bath in. So here's his frankincense, and he probably takes a bath in frankincense, maybe 6 nights of the week, and maybe occasionally we'll pick something else. It is also my favorite oil to take a bath in because it allows me a time to reflect on the day, but also a time to plan and strategize for the next day. Frankincense is really great for a time of meditation, so a time where you just really try to connect with God, and my favorite place is the bathtub, so that's what I like to do. Shh. Okay, we've also, we cooked tonight with oregano. We made a really awesome barbecue, and we put just a little bit of oregano and basil in there, and we used our oils, and we used pink pepper as well, and it was delicious. Recently, we have had one of the cootie bugs run through, and oregano was a big saver because what we did was we rolled it where? Where'd we put it? Where did we put it? On our, I can't believe they're tongue-tied, on our feet. We put it on our feet and put socks on. Now, everybody that knows me knows I hate the smell of oregano. So putting it on our feet and putting socks over it is the only way I can tolerate it. Also, we did put 2 drops in the tub one night, and that helped really clear things out quickly. Another one is Melaleuca. And Melaleuca, which is also tea tree, is really great for anything that's fungal. So something that seemed to happen with a lot of people with this particular cootie that ran through was a white coated tongue. It's one of the first signs that you have some type of fungus or candida in the system. And one thing you can do is to gargle with a drop of Melaleuca. One of my daughters said, and actually my personal assistant Stuart said the same thing, that he uses it to put a drop or 2 in his water bottle. Now, personally, I don't love the smell that much, but Charisse, my daughter Charisse, said she does the same thing. They had quite an interesting conversation about how much they love that oil and drinking.
Interesting.
I thought so too. Another really great one, and I'm noticing this bottle, I don't know if you can tell this bottle has got maybe 3 drops left in it because this is our favorite oil, and that's On Guard. What do we do with On Guard, guys?
We put it in our dragon's milk.
We put it in our dragon's milk. And our dragon's milk, might be time for my co-host to depart. Can you take her to her mommy? Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so our dragon's milk recipe, yes, you'll have to take it on. Our dragon's milk is, if I can find everything that's supposed to be sitting here, he just moved all my oils. Okay, well, dragon's milk is 2 drops of On Guard, 1 drop of, I'm going to hold up, well, for goodness sake, okay. 1 drop of Breathe, not in the roller, but out of the bottle. I hold it really high because it comes out really fast. I drop 1 and I let it go. So 1 drop of Breathe, 2 drops of On Guard, and with that is a chai tea, honey as you like it, and a little bit of cream. Stir it all together, sip it out of a teaspoon, and it will literally take a rattly chest to a clear breathing within minutes. And that's Thorne's recipe, dragon's milk, and it works amazing every time. Next one, let's see, we talked a little bit about Digestin for babies' tummies, but guess what? It works great for our tummies too. And the thing we've been using it for is clearing mucus from the system. So that might be a head cold where we need to roll it behind the ears and down the throat. And it also might be clearing the lungs. So I've actually had several people who've had the creeping crud down in the chest, and that digestin has been excellent for clearing that lung congestion as well. Okay, what are you going to give me next, Thorn? Pick. You've made a lovely rainbow of them. That's so nice. Peppermint.
No.
So peppermint, and Thorn has a great little episode that happened for him with peppermint and lavender. Can I have the lavender? So we were traveling in the Poconos, and we'd gone to a train depot that had this old coal engine fired train, and we were waiting on the platform, and he decided to climb up this lamppost. It was a beautiful decorative lamppost, but what you didn't notice was that they had added an outlet, you know, one of those metal boxes with no protection around it whatsoever. So my son shimmies up the post, and then he slides down, and his neck rips open from that outturned outlet. So he is screaming and crying, and he's not a crier. So he's screaming and crying on the right, sitting in this park waiting. And all I had in my backpack was the roller of lavender and a roller of peppermint. So lavender is really good for burns, and it looked very much like when you slide into home and you have a strawberry across his neck. And peppermint is also good as an analgesic, meaning a pain reliever. So that's all I had. So we rolled him on. We did put some ice on there as well. And he literally stopped crying within a couple minutes and was climbing the pole again. So the rest of the week while we were away, we continued to apply the lavender each day, twice, morning and evening. By the time we left at the end of the week, you could not tell that it had been what it was. It just looked like a little scratch instead of that awful mess that he had made. So lavender can be used also for burns. One of my daughters works in a restaurant. She got burned last night pretty badly, and she came home and immediately said, "Where's the lavender? Where's the lavender?" And I gave it to her. She put it on. She showed me this morning. She had no blistering at all. There was just a little redness. You would not have guessed that she had done what she did last night. So lavender, if you got a lavender roller as your free gift this month, you ought to put, if you're like my house, I have more lavender rollers than I can count. So my suggestion is put it in the kitchen next to the stove. Okay, you're going to be excused if you don't push. The lavender roller in the kitchen, because that's the place you really need it. If you get burned, you can immediately roll it onto the area that's having a trouble. Shh, it's his spot. So Thorn wants to co-host. All right, another one that I want to tell you about tonight, I think I've just about gotten everybody except Deep Blue. Now, if you've never tried Deep Blue, you are missing out. Deep Blue is one of my favorites. It is an analgesic also, meaning a pain reliever. But what I love about Deep Blue is I actually have used this one to sign up more people. And what I do is in the course of a class, I will ask, as I'm demoing this one, and I like to demo it, they've moved my rollers too. Anyway, I like to demo it in a roller because I can apply it directly right then. So what I do is I will say, does anybody have neck and shoulder pain? And invariably, someone volunteers that they do. So once they volunteer, I immediately take my roller and I roll it down the neck here and here, front and back. I usually do it on both sides because most people that have neck and shoulder pain actually have it on both sides, but one side's worse, so they only notice that it's on one side. And as soon as you get that side taken care of, then they'll go, wait a minute, this hurts too. So I take okay, you're gonna have to excuse you. Thank you. So I roll that on, then I immediately sit back, and then I immediately ask, well, how does that feel? And they immediately turn their head, do all sorts of contortions, and tell me what a change it just made. And 9 times out of 10, that person's signing up that night, and that, even if they don't get a kit, that's the one thing they want to make sure they get. That one happens to also come in a massage lotion, in a roller, and the Deep Blue. Now, the other trick with Deep Blue that I really love, and I used to have a lot of back problems because of the work I do, because I'm standing so much and I'm kind of leaning and sometimes in unusual positions. So I was noticing my back was really tired every day. So what I did was I started putting, could you shut Mommy's bedroom door so that I don't hear outside, please? So I started putting 3 drops of Deep Blue and 4 drops of Aroma Touch in the tub at night, and did a shallow tub and laid flat in the tub so that those oils could get on my back. And it is just like getting an adjustment. It is amazing. So it gives me that relief so I can better. And then the other trick is I do that about every other night. And then the opposite nights, I put 7 drops of Balance in the tub. And I know that's not in the Home Essentials kit, but I think everybody should have Balance. So I'm throwing it in. And the Balance has kept me from all hot flashes. Hallelujah and praise the Lord, because I'm headed into that shift, to grandmotherhood. So anyway, those are your top 10s. I think I hit all of them. Did I miss any, Deanna? I think not.
I would love to tell you, but I've been so busy trying to make Facebook actually cooperate with us. We've been live, it keeps saying we're live, but nobody could see our video. So they missed probably the first 10 minutes of your awesome speech. But the good news is that we have some folks that are on here on Zoom, and I noticed Ashley was on here. Ashley is Ashley's really new. She's a friend of Chena's and mine here in this area of Virginia, and I recently introduced her to the oils in a conversation, and then I decided to go ahead and send her home with these oils that Chena was talking about. So she had these oils, and I'm like, just go try them out for a few days and see how you like them. And except for I sent them in the rollers because she has little kids. And so it was so funny because I know that they're an extremely healthy family. They're very health conscious. And she's like, we don't really get sick. And I thought, well, maybe you can just try them out on other people or just play with them. Wouldn't you know, the crazy thing that happened was, and then she woke up the next morning and her little 2-year-old boy had come down with some sort of digestive, respiratory, yucky mess. And so it was kind of funny, not funny, it definitely wasn't funny, but it was just kind of interesting that, we had chosen that time. I don't think there's any coincidences in life, but it was just kind of interesting that we were able to let her try the oils out. I hope we can get her on here. I see that you're here, Ashley. I just don't see your camera on, and it's not anything on my side that I can do. We can unmute you and see if we can at least hear you. Let me try that first. You might just have your camera off. I can hear you. So that's progress. Yes, I can hear you. So do you want to tell us a little bit about your experience there? What happened? And I know you applied some oils, and what kind of things did you notice?
Yeah. So Beckett had a fever of 102 for about 4 or 5 days. And even with Tylenol, it wasn't going down. And then he had a lot of chest congestion and nasal, a head cold going on, and a really nasty cough. And he wasn't sleeping through the night, and he wasn't taking his regular nap from 1:30 to 5, which is a huge deal for me because I have to have that nap time. But as soon as you came over and you gave him, he had these rollers of, he had Anchor and HD Clear that we rolled onto his feet twice a day. And then he had Balance, Melissa, and what'd you do with the other one? Where'd you put it? And lemongrass.
I think it was lemongrass. Yeah.
Yeah, that we rolled on his back 3 times a day. The Melissa was only twice a day. And also the vitamins that were put into the roller that was mixed with, I can't remember what you mixed it with, but that was fantastic. I actually put that on everyone in our house. So
I know what you're talking about. She's talking about the On Guard Plus soft gels. So for those of you watching on video, so basically what happened is I gave her the oils we talked about, the top 10 oils, and those are good for 90% of the time when something goes wrong. But she had a major cootie. Okay. It was she said that her dad was playing with a little bit with her son. And then the next day, he almost had to go to the emergency room. That's how quick it was knocking people down in her family. It was the plague, and so, I think she was saying that he was vomiting, and she put some diluted oregano in the roller on his belly, and he didn't vomit anymore, but he still wasn't quite kicking it. And I said, I think this is a little bit more of a hefty a hefty pathogen that you're dealing with and what the typical. So I came by and gave her some additional oils. And the one she's talking about that I really like, and I think everybody should keep in their home, is On Guard Plus. So Chena talked about On Guard and how, it's really great for our immune system and it's really good at like disinfecting and all that stuff. But On Guard Plus is On Guard plus oregano, which we all know is like a super cootie fighter, like she said, and why she like even recommended that she stuck to in the bath. I'm a little nervous about that story. Woo, that's hot, but I'm glad it worked. I'm glad it worked out for you. And then it also has 2 really strong antiviral oils, black pepper and Melissa, in here. And clearly her entire family needed Melissa because it kept coming up for everybody. So it comes in a soft gel. I don't think this one's open yet, but it's a really tiny little soft gel. And if you like, her 2-year-old cannot swallow a soft gel. So what she's talking about is we took a roller, like an empty roller, and we put a hole in the little soft gel and we just squeezed it into the roller and added coconut oil so she could roll that right up the spine of her little 2-year-old. So Ashley, it was you're kind of new to essential oils. I mean, were you nervous about applying? I mean, you can smell that some of these are strong oils. Were you nervous about applying these oils to your 2-year-old? I mean, Chena just talked about putting it on a newborn baby and giving it to her 5-year-old son. Like, how were you feeling about that? Are you still there? Did we lose her? No. You still there, Ashley? Man, the technology tonight is really like just messing with me. But yeah, I think it was a really cool experience that she just had the oils in her home. So what I want you to hear, and what I think Chena would agree, is if you have the oils in your home, you will be prepared. You don't know, like even if you're like, oh, we never get sick. Every single time somebody says that to me, like within the next 2 weeks, somebody is in their family is having some sort of health challenge. So you have to be prepared. And that's why I love the kits, because you have those in your home. You have these top 10 oils in your home, and you have a diffuser. You can do a lot with a diffuser. I know with his respiratory stuff that she was diffusing oils as well to help open up his airways. And so it's just good to be prepared. You may not have like some of the oils she mentioned in your starter kit, but if you're not new anymore and you have a membership, it's really good to start a collection and start adding to your collection, because you never know when your body's going to call for something different, like lemongrass instead of oregano and On Guard. Her son really responded well to the lemongrass, really responded well to the Melissa and black pepper. So start where you can, get the basics in your home. And she noticed a change right away, even with the basic oils. And then sometimes you just need something really, really specific for your body. So Chena, is there anything else you wanted to add? I'm sorry to hijack that. Like, I'm really trying to get technology to work for us, and it's working against us here. We need an oil for that. Is there a technology oil that you can recommend?
Wouldn't that be nice? No, but I did want to, I was hoping some of my new enrollees were on, and I just want to say their names real quick and welcome them to our team. Linda Lowry, Bianca Wells, Darlene Beer, Stony Holmes, Sandra McMillan, Diane Logan, Lori Ayers, Janet Flitt, and Linda Lamb, who hasn't actually been entered yet, but will be later tonight. I just wanted to welcome all of those ladies.
That's great. Yeah. Welcome to all of you guys, and welcome, of course, to Ashley and Jonathan. You just heard from Ashley. Welcome to Brett and his wife that are brand new to oils and getting brand new married couple getting started with the oils. I love that, starting out early in their family with that. And I know Jenna wasn't able to get on, but I was out in Missouri the last couple of days, and she was able to invite some of her friends to get started with the oils. And I know that I'm going to forget their names if I don't look at my little handy dandy cheat sheet. So let me peek at that so I don't say the wrong thing. Let's see. She had a couple of people. Where's my text? Okay, I know Julie signed up, and I want to say there's 2 other folks. Erica. I think her other friend is not on Facebook, so I'm not sure if she'll see this, but I know Erica and Julie, and welcome to you guys. We're so excited to have you as part of our team, and of course you're on Chena's team as well, so you get to see her and meet her kind of tonight in addition to me. And we hope that you guys will come back next week and bring friends with you, because this is what it's all about, is sharing doTERRA with other people so that we can spread this message and teach other people about natural solutions. So Chena, do you want to tell us how, like, if you're just watching this and you're not a member, how do you get your hands on these top 10 oils? Like, what do you do? Do you do like go to the store and buy them? Do you go online and just buy some of these oils? What do you do?
Okay, so I love it if I actually meet the people at a class, because often they've got more questions than just what we've discussed, and it gives me an opportunity to set up a time later to do either like a lifestyle overview, and that's when I sit down and actually answer their personal questions. But how do you get them? In the back of your little natural solutions guide, there's actually a little simple form that you can fill out. But basically, whoever has invited you tonight would be the perfect person to ask if they would walk you through signing up. So basically, they're going to go into their account. They're going to go to their name and click down to enroll a friend, and boom, they're going to just ask you some really basic questions, and then place your enrollment order. Now, if you order a home essentials kit, a natural solutions kit, or an aroma touch diffuse kit, or an emotions diffuse kit, if you enroll with any of those kits, you are waived the $35 membership fee. If not, then you can pay a $35 fee and then order whatever oils you want. I will tell you that all of the people that, including myself, who paid the $35 fee and bought what they wanted, always regretted it, because eventually they bought all of the kits, like myself. And so I could have waived that fee if I had just bought, in my case, I wanted the emotions oils, and I could have gotten my beautiful diffuser and my emotions oils, and I would have been very happy with that, and I would have basically gotten my diffuser free. So anyway, learn from my mistake. So ask the person who invited you tonight, and sit down with them and go through the process. It's very simple. It takes just a couple minutes, and then you get the opportunity to change your world with oils. Love the oils. I have people who aren't even health conscious, but are like, they're really working on their emotions, and they're using the oils for that. And literally, they will text me with like changing transformation happening with them. And it's all because of the way oils work. They are both physical, they are emotional, and they are also spiritual. So there's such a unique way that they affect the body. That, and I love herbs, but herbs can't do that. They don't do that. So that opportunity to actually shift the thinking of the brain. And that's exciting because we can shift our mood into a better place.
Right. Well, for those of you that are interested in getting started with doTERRA, enrolling is not like you're selling your soul to doTERRA. It's not a huge commitment of any sort. It gives you like none of the requirements, but all the benefits. You don't have to do anything, but you get to do lots of really cool stuff. Like you can save 25% off the retail price. You can choose into our rewards program, which gives you 10 to 30% back in free product rewards and free shipping rewards. There's product bundles where if you bundle your products together, you save a bundle. And another really, really cool benefit of being a member is that you get to be part of a community, a worldwide community of oil users. The reason why that's so valuable is because you can get a fact out of a book, like this oil works for, breathing. But when you ask a real person who's really done something, who's really had a kid with like this cough that won't quit in the middle of the night, they can tell you, listen, this is seriously a never fail recipe that works on my kids. And there's something just valuable about having another mom say, this is what's going to work for you, and it's safe for your kids. I've already done it. It worked really well. There's something valuable about that. So you're going to get a special invitation to join our VIP Facebook group for members only if you join our team. And if you join before the end of the month, then if you purchase the kit we talked about tonight, you will be able to get both of these oils free. You'll be able to get the red mandarin, not the green, the red mandarin and the serenity. The red mandarin is great for cleansing and uplifting the mind and body. The serenity is restful and calming and helps with your anxious thoughts and feelings. And the other night at Jenna's class in Missouri, we invented something called, what did we call it? We called it citricity, where we mixed them together and we combined them together, and it was really refreshing and calming. And so you can do all kinds of stuff with these oils. So you get these free with the Home Essentials Kit, the top 10 oils and the diffuser that we talked about tonight, the free membership, and access to our VIP community. Now, be sure to message us if you need help. If you're not sure like who to reach out to or who exactly invited you, send a message to the page. You can private message us or just comment on the Facebook thread so that we can reach out to you and help you get what you need. Okay, so I promised you I was going to announce the winners of our BOGO week. And so if you will allow me, now that we're actually live on the correct page and everything, we're going to announce the winners for our BOGO raffle. So again, if you're tuning in late, because I know a bunch of you missed the front of this, last week we had BOGO week, buy one, get one, all week in doTERRA, and we have a special Facebook group called Oil Shares, BOGOs, and Promos. If you're not a member of doTERRA or you're a member of our team, please join the group because we do lots of really cool promotions in there. And this week, if you bought a BOGO during each day, there was a raffle and we gave away a whole bunch of cool stuff, like probably anywhere from $75 to $100 bundle of products each day. And I'm going to now announce the winners live here. So first of all, for Monday's BOGO, I'd like to congratulate Michelle Brown Ball, who is our raffle winner. Michelle, if you will send an email to oilshares with an S gift @gmail.com, subject Monday winner. Monday BOGO winner would be even more helpful. Include your name and mailing address, and we will get that prize out to you ASAP. So again, Michelle Brown Ball is our Monday raffle winner. Then we have on Tuesday, we have Sherry Smith. Sherry, if you will do the same thing, send us an email with your name and mailing address. We'll get that out to you. Wednesday, congratulations to Lacey Ignatiak. I'm sure I said your name wrong. I apologize. I know you, Lacey. I just don't know how to pronounce your last name, so please forgive my possible butchering of that. Congratulations to you as Wednesday's raffle winner. Thursday, Brandy Gordon. Congratulations to you, Brandy, for winning our Thursday raffle. And then Friday, we have Stephanie Lane. Stephanie's pretty new to our team. We're really excited that you were able to win something this week, Stephanie. Congratulations. Our grand prize winner, which means that they purchased at least 5 BOGOs during the week, is Amanda Hucksta. So Amanda stepped up and became a team leader for our relay team as well. So I'm so proud of her for doing that. And congratulations to you, Amanda. Okay, now, we also gave a raffle team prize. So if you participated in a BOGO relay team where the 5 of you got together to take turns ordering for one another throughout the week to save on shipping, we also have, what did we give them? I forgot. Good gracious. Oh, Citrus Bliss, one of my favorite happy citrus oils. Every one of you on this team has won a bottle of Citrus Bliss. So make sure you each send in an email, and the subject line would be raffle, relay team raffle. So the winners are, dun, dun, dun. Gotta find it. Michelle Sell, Rebecca Slows, Leah Schwartz, Bernadine Garland, and Nancy Sell. Congratulations to the 5 of you for being our winning raffle relay team. So that's very exciting. I'm so excited that you all got a chance to win some really cool prizes. Maybe it would be really cool if you could take a photo when your prize arrives and post it in our BOGOs group so people can see what it looks like in real life to be a winner. And we hope you'll join the group, because even if we don't have BOGOs every month, we do have great promos, and you'll learn a lot in there too. So you don't even have to wait till you're a member to join our Facebook group, because we have a special group for those of you who want to learn more or that are on our team and want to take part in some of our promos. Thanks again to Chena for taking her time tonight. She's got a very busy household over there, new grandbaby, and lots of excitement in her house. So I appreciate her taking the time to share with us tonight. I apologize for our technical difficulties. We'll make sure we get you a complete replay recording of this, because it was such valuable information. And thankfully we were recording it, I believe, the entire time. So we'll post that on YouTube tomorrow. You can go to the YouTube channel, which is called Deanna Nichols, 2 N's, Deanna Nichols. And if you're signed up for our text reminders, you'll automatically get a link to watch that replay. So sorry for our technical difficulties, but we will get you that replay to be able to watch the entire episode. If you are watching on YouTube, please hit the red button to subscribe so you can find out about our latest content. And we do broadcast live on facebook.com/oil shares every Sunday night, 9 p.m. Eastern time. We'll be back next week. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great night. Everybody have an amazing week. See you next week.